No chicken that real quick. So yeah, we're back with some more post commentary shit. Hope y'all like it. Recording thing again. Yeah, again, if you guys like the style of a commentary, let me know. And it probably won't be a one-off if you guys do, but I try to keep this shit, guys, if you guys don't like it, to a minimum, really. But anyway, last time we got into a war with Deutschland. Red Deutschland. And now, we're going to be ending this series here after Belarus is taken. Yeah, getting better planes and shit, really. This was a really fun game. I forgot to mention that. I mean, despite all the hiccups for these last 4 episodes, this has been pretty damn fun. Yeah, there's also one notable hiccup over here. Oh, soon-ish, really, but I'm surprised I did turn out well enough, and you'll see that soon. But anyways, this episode, the White Army marches to Berlin this time. Let's see if I can find like a thumbnail or like a picture or something that's like that. Yeah, that kind of picture of the red flag, the headman stick over, I think it was the Reichstag. I'm gonna try to see if I can find like the Empire version of that flag. You know, the kind of, off the whole series with a little bit more of a bang, even though you kind of fall flat on his face after the whole fucking mic incident, but hopefully my dumbass will remember how fucking technology works, I guess. I truly am. Leptron truly is a boomer. I mean, I was born in like fucking 1880 something, 70 something. Actually, no. Yeah, sometime in the. It wasn't. Damn it. I forgot what the fuck. I forgot my fucking birthday. God damn it, me. It'll come to me later. Maybe things come to me at some point. In the UK, that's making a big old new invasion over here. Another front for them. Yeah, they're on a lot of fronts, really. They cannot. There's no way in hell they could fucking do this. Yeah. Berlin has been captured. The state of time. The state of Fiume, sorry. The state of time. The state of time is something for the Kafka Society, if I remember correctly. Kind of like to show off some of that weird shit in the Kafka Society. But how they fucking elect leaders via slam poetry sessions. It's the fucking greatest thing I've ever seen. And you gotta see it too, because goddamn it is fucking funny. Trying to see how my puppets are doing. Not bad. Over here in Hovren, so I see what's going on over there, and yeah, they expanded a wee bit, but in that expansion, they left themselves open. But it's very open. Because now there's not 13 of them, there's only 2. So as a result, shit got fucked. I was like, why did the sound cut off for like a second? Oh, seems like it did for like a split second. Yeah, we move the Air Force or into more pressing matters. Poland. We more need Slovakia. That's where shit's be going down a lot. Yeah. And just looking back on it, I think Germany tried to fucking nail it. Oh yeah, I forgot about my fucking Air Force. I did that. I think I think my puppet got naval invaded, and I was like, well, how the fuck knows? I didn't notice that during this recording, but now I see it during post commentary. I guess that's one of the benefits of doing this is that I can see shit I didn't normally see because I'm too focused with one thing. Trying to finish that over and over here. Yeah. Yeah, that's a little bit of a benefit because I get to see shit. I mean, I could probably also see it in editing, but I don't really take the time to look at it. To get the vid do anything. Yeah, trying to beat out Harbin. Oh, there ain't no Harbin 3. See in Harbin Hotel. No, I'm talking about, then good for you. I haven't seen. I haven't seen. Shit, I should probably talk about that in the podcast, but they're like some shit I still need seeing. Like how I talk in the podcast, I probably will be able to do one Friday or Saturday. But yeah, Knights in the Air. The ability of the pilot is chiefly Knights Reborn. Yeah, Knights. Knights in the Air is an enemy. Doing the same thing in multiple ways. Damn it. Yeah, that's what happens when you ramble on. I think that's the little thing that I mentioned is about to happen soon. And I'll explain why in a moment. Like over here, Japan, with the Beijing government, and they won't be able to win that. Harbin should be dead. That's their only core state. Don't we care for that. Fighters here and there. And Scandinavia gets cut off at some point. Pretty damn cool. He's right now about the equipment. We're like 80,000. What the fuck? Yeah. It was just right about the time that I realized we'll start taking a bit of casualties, and you'll see soon. You'll see how much casualties we're taking. Yeah, because I honestly didn't think we got that much. Yeah, it might have just been me. But I really didn't think we had that much casualties. Because, well, I don't know about Checo was, but when I noticed that, I was like, let's cut down on motorized and all that shit. Try to reduce it, at least alleviate the pain. I didn't know exactly why I lost that many. I think I just tried to cover it later. During the recording. From the Air Forces, of course. Yeah, so Germany is slowly dying. Didn't notice it there. I was soon. But yeah, we are utterly decimating them. So coming over here with like 10 more divisions. Double check to see if I got that right. Just count in my head real quick just to see. Cause I could fuck that up, who knows? Who knows? I fucked up a lot of things towards the end here. I apologize for that. More support companies, so I go to recon because it was more important, because if we were on the move, we didn't need to deal with entrenchment really. I was entrenchment bad just so that at this point really wasn't the same factor. We needed to just have reconnaissance, get them buffs during the attacks and all that. This was a fucking continuous offensive, and he was fucking going. So a bunch of troops cut up there. More troops cut up there. Thought I could get over to Hungary here soon because of their capital in Pix, but you'll see soon. I also noticed the Russian casualties 1.91 million, close to 2 mil. That's what it was. Oh, maybe that's why all my motorized. That's why I'm a deficit of motorized. Goddamn. Here we try to make the push a little bit. Gotta end this really, because as there is. Oh shit! We might actually, we're actually losing quite a bit. I mean, we're winning, but we were also really starting to hurt. This is not a scheduled sensitive conscription, which is good for sensitive conscription, but I also had total mob on, and I didn't really want to get rid of total mob. Not much of a benefit as a wolf gun. I was like, well, I'm Russia, so I think I could get away with total mob. I feel like for other nations, it's a lot harder to do that because they don't really have enough manpower to really, you know, justify that really. Yeah, trying to make sure all of my units had their orders. Because I had to get that planning bonus, even though we're on the attack. So the planning bonus, it only works if like you're stationed, I think. So yeah, we are moving and grooving. That air doctrine that I completely neglected for so long. We're getting close to taking Pex, but see in a moment, you'll see why. Should be happening any moment. Still not there, by the way. Yep. Ceasefire. If you don't know what that is, if you never played Red Flag, basically, I don't know when this was added, but as you can see, the ceasefire was done since Hungary wouldn't capitulate. My troops got locked down in the border, which was very, very, very bad. They had no supplies and they got locked out of the border, and they were like that one fucking brigade though in actual World War II. What the fuck was that? I don't know what brigade it was. Fuck. Can't remember it, but it was one brigade, kind of something like this. I can't remember what they were called. It wasn't like a fucking unit. I can't fucking remember. But yeah, as I was saying before, in a red flood for Germany, since the Third International has like, you know, Brazil, Cuba and all that. Basically, if Germany loses, is on like the brink of losing, any allies that did get capitulated will form a white peace with them and be out of the faction, and so the only faction we'll be with Germany is to make it. Going up to the port. Germany should please go to the port. Like one of the ports that shows. Anyways, basically, it's to make sure that we don't have to, like, you know, fucking. If you're fighting like Brazil or like if you're fighting Germany and they've got like Brazil, you don't have to capitulate them. Capitulate Cuba or to Eurasia because they won't be part of the faction, then they'll ceasefire you. Which is nice, but it can lead to shit like this. Where your nation basically, like your armies can basically be landlocked. This can be averted. The nation capitulated before. So I guess we keep that in mind. When you're playing as like, you know, France or Russia or the UK, is to make sure they have troops over there. Oh yeah, there's transport planes over here. Had that in just in case. Because I can resupply from the air if desperate. Yeah, we weren't really that far behind from Fiomi's troops. We're basically just capitulated. Not capitulated, it's kept basically just walk each other to where we're also shit tons of aces again this episode. Yeah, it wasn't too bad, but it could have been a hell of a lot worse, really. It was primarily because Germany got their ass so beaten that like puppets are kicking them. Yeah, you don't really see that often. Well, it did certainly help. At least, at the very least, we managed to fucking not have a big ass fucking encirclement. Possibly get fucked by attrition. Troops moving in over there. They're trying to make a move over here. Supply lines. I can hear that. I'm like, oh shit. But the problem is that another encirclement. I was over here. And our troops are moving out to the designated front lines that I drawn. It's also reduced the supply, I think, because there's not as many troops there. It's good. It's good enough now because there's not many of them. Yeah, they started rapidly moving. Towards the other areas get captured, not much of a problem. And yeah, you basically survived what could have been certain defeat. Or at least a very fuck ton of troops dying. Tell me because I couldn't hear it. But yeah, Germany should have capitulated soon. Lost like 2.5 million. They lost 3. Yeah, say that's for alright. Seeing how many troops took a bean. Basically, we just need to capture like Munich or some shit, and then we could have fucking won the war. Keep in mind, it's also fighting Goebbels, who's notorious for like fucking being the hardest to defeat as Germany. At least from what I've heard, he's pretty difficult to defeat. Other people, other leaders tend to not be as difficult, but I don't know. I haven't placed the other leaders as I should have. I'm gonna do it for like a few or something. But anyway, yeah, that's the war. The White Army has marched onto Berlin and has claimed it. And the puppets are gonna get some territories as well. Where else am I get my shit? I basically take former Poland. At least as much of Poland. Or at the very least all cores. Non-cores of Germany. Yeah. By the way, this is play like peace conferences if you're wondering. I always play with it because the AI tends to just make disgusting ass borders. God damn it. Fucking terrible. Yeah, I also see some puppets over here. Do some more colonies for me. Now they're former French, now former German territory. So I'll try to get my puppets some as well. Basically all of the Benelux region. With Alsace-Lorraine. With Rhineland. And I give them coastline. And then I think I puppeted the rest. If I remember correctly. Yeah, it's sweet Norway. And what was it? Alright, so these territories. Yeah, double check and be like, hey, can I at least send the others, or is that it? Yeah, like, might as well. So I gave Montenegro and part of Croatia. See the rest of Croatia, then feel me. And then probably did the rest. And so, Russian hegemony is secured in Europe. You basically dominate the entirety of Eurasia. Also, Sweden doesn't have anything. It doesn't have any name. It becomes this part I find out funny. Very weird. Yeah, I guess. Probably just like no names for it, but anyway. We'll end this off with a trip to Belarus. That's our last war goal, really. So I might as well take them out over here. Make it a bit more green. It's not like, you know, like this whole state that's just there. They're just surrounded. That's why I get rid of it. Shit to see if there's like any like unique leader portraits or whatever. And got them railroads over in the fucking colonies, of course. I get them trains going over there as well. Yeah, I never used mechanized during the series ever. I never. I didn't really see a need to be honest. But anyways, with Belarus soon to be dead, I would like to, at least for like the next 5 minutes or so, talk about the next series after we'll be doing I think I mentioned this before. I'm probably going to do the SFL. That one is right over here. Might as well. Yeah. I did before. Next we're gonna be going back to ep12. It's been quite a bit since we last did him. But as I said, you know, do off the SFL because mainly I want to show off all the paths for France before the rework comes. Because once the rework comes, shit's gonna be changing a whole lot. And I want you guys to see exactly what I mean. So we could be like a little bit of comparison to a bit of a compare and contrast sort of. So like the focus tree from then, the focus tree from now, really. I don't know, just like I want to have like a the memento of like before and after, if you get what I mean. I think that's what I meant by compare and contrast. Yeah, I would like to show off all the paths, especially the imprint path. Once there is if I know a definitive release date, I'm going to be doing the imprint path for France. You can guarantee yourself that I will do one. Because you guys need to see the monkey. Because holy shit, it's a fucking trip. And I'm pretty sure it's designed to be hard as fuck. Because of what you're doing. And the Matras declared war on all of India. Not my concern, really. So we're gonna go with Belarus. So yeah. Recap. SFL France next. Want to, do that. But trust me, it is fucked, the SFL path as of now. You guys need to see just how fucked it is. But till then, basically it. Belarus falls pretty damn easily. We fucking overrun the shit out of them. We caused like far more casualties to them than they ever did of us. And that ain't bad. Yeah. We're gonna be doing France next time, so yeah. We go back to ep12. It should be it, really. Yeah, I take a screenshot over here because that's that's a pretty fine ass Russia. Do this on myself. But anyway, yeah, that's this whole series over. Again, sorry for how this last 4 episodes turned out. I need to double check on my record software every now and then to make sure that the fucking thing's actually doing what it's supposed to. But with that, I'm the Mad Artist, and I'll see you guys in the next series with your boy. And you'll see just how fucked everything will be. Till then, I'll see you guys later. Bye.